Sunglasses. I don't know if we can see that. Hey everybody, I'm Chef Dan, and this is my TBI Chicken Bacon Casserole. As you can see, I'm still wearing sunglasses because the lights bother me. This is going to be a TBI Chicken Bacon Casserole. I'm calling this the TBI Chicken and Bacon Casserole because we needed something small and simple that I didn't have to put a lot of thought into. A little bit of thought these days is a lot of thought these days. I was told to do this so that it would help with my recovery for the cognitive side of the TBI that I suffered. TBI stands for traumatic brain injury. If you haven't seen my shorts, I was in a pretty substantial car accident. I got rear-ended at 55 miles an hour. I was at a complete stop. That's what I'm suffering from. But one of the things my speech therapist, which is also somebody that helps me with my memory, is to go back to doing this. They encouraged me to try and do this. So we're going to start out with something simple. Haven't filmed a show since the accident. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our TBI chicken and bacon casserole, and it's going to start off with some chicken. This is chicken breast. I know I said before I don't like chicken breast, but that's what we had in the freezer. It's going into the casserole. So we're just going to get a nice layer. I don't know if I'm going to use it all, but we're going to make sure we get the whole bottom covered. Bacon, this isn't my bacon. I haven't made bacon since this all happened. So this is store-bought bacon. I think that looks pretty good. You think it looked good?
I think it's not worth not using it.
Okay, I was told to just use it. Now we're going to go in with these fresh picked and cut vegetables. As you can see, we can pick fresh vegetables outside and they come out frozen like this. No, we don't. Okay, so this is 4 cups of vegetables. We're just going to go across. We're going to go on with some seasoning. This is Chef Dad smoked salt. Get a nice layer of that. Onion powder. And it's maybe a teaspoon and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Don't want it on the edge because it will burn in the oven. Oh, speaking of the oven, I have to turn on the oven. Bake. 375. We have 1 cup of milk. If you were to make dumplings, you would take 2/3 of a cup to 2 cups of this. We want this to be runny so that we can pour it over. So I may add a little bit more milk. So just about 2 cups to 1 cup. This is going to make a nice breaded layer that's also going to penetrate down in here a little bit. And it's going to give us a nice casserole texture. A little different than your usual casserole. So you want a pourable consistency. You don't want clumps. Some sharp cheddar. Because I want these biscuits to be a little more scrumptious. It's going to be like a biscuit. This whole thing's going to turn into a biscuit, I hope. Looks like we got plenty of cheese in there, so I do want to go into this with a little bit of seasoning. Chef Dad smoked salt. And yes, it's going to match the same seasonings that are in that. Some onion powder and some garlic powder. Okay, so now that we got that all set, I'm going to go ahead and pour this right over the casserole. And it doesn't have to be edge to edge. This will level out a little bit, but we are not done. We are still going to add something else to help this stay nice and moist. So we're going to go in with just a cup of some chicken broth and a cup of cream of chicken. This is Campbell's. We went all out on this. So once we got a little bit of mixed up, we're going to go ahead and pour this around and through everything. Except for right there. That's all mixed up. Now all we're waiting on is the oven to get to 375 and we'll put it in. I might have forgot some things. When we were looking at this, we want it to be a little bit more soupy. So we're going to go in with another cup of some chicken stock. And we're also going to adjust the temperature of the oven to 350 degrees. This is going to cook for about an hour. I'm just going to pour this around the outside and let it just soak down through. This is going to make it perfect. See it all kind of moving around there? That's what you want. It wasn't doing that before, and that's why we added this extra stuff. 30 minutes. We'll bring it back. We'll show you what it looks like. So here we are after the first 30 minutes. We're getting some nice fluffiness in there. We're going to put it in there for another 30 minutes. And we'll bring you back and take a look at it then. I got my gloves on. Oh yeah, we got good setup on the top of our biscuits. So the casserole was in for an hour, and we're going to let it cool down for probably 10 minutes. Nice scoop there. So we're going to get a little bit of the biscuit. Make sure we get some veggies and bacon and chicken. That looks like a good bite. Wow, tastes like a chicken pot pie. The fresh frozen veggies from the grocery store are amazing. They soaked up all of that flavor from the broth. All right, everybody. YouTube picked that video for you. I picked that video for you. And right over here, that's a subscription button. Click it. I need you. Thanks for all your support.